Hi families, we are so excited you decided to join us today. My name is Lana McGregor and I'm the Elementary Kids Director here at Waymaker.Church. We're in an 8-week series called Everyday Armor where we will talk about how God's armor helps protect us from the enemy's lies. We believe God is calling each one of our kids to a new authority in Him, and part of that is suiting up with God's armor each and every day. We believe God's going to move a lot through this series and we hope you enjoy the content.
Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Come on now. Now this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Hands up! This is real love, this is real love. Say this is real love, this is real love. Oh. Into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, jump! This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. Oh. That the highest king would welcome me. I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child. Yes, I am. slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died for me. Who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. Oh, I am who you say I am. Yes, I am who you say I am. Who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am.
Hey everyone, Lana McGregor here. First, wanting to let you know that we love you guys so much here in WayKids. We are so thankful that we get to be a part of your lives. Today is such an exciting day because we get to start our new series, Everyday Armor. We are warriors, and warriors put on God's armor each and every day. Every day we wake up to a battle from the enemy, but we can fight back through God's word, His Spirit, and His armor. Today, we have two new hosts on the PB&J show who are helping out while Erica and Peter are out for a couple weeks. They are some of our good friends you may see on Sunday mornings at church. So without further ado, let's hear it for the PB&J show.
What's up, everybody? My name is Marcus Thomas. I'm here today actually filling in for Peter, who will be out for the next couple of weeks, taking care of his family.
And I'm Josh Lakaitis, Waymaker's resident rascal. And I'm filling in for Erica while she's moving.
Yeah. They both really wanted to be here, but making time for family and making big house moves is really important.
Yeah, moving house doesn't sound hard, but trust me, as an adult, you gotta manage the kids, you gotta move stuff. You invite people over hoping they'll help, but there's always that one guy that just doesn't do anything and just eats the pizza you ordered for lunch.
Wait a second. Josh, you're that guy. Every time we move, which is a lot, you always eat the pizza, pepperoni with a side of mozzarella sticks.
And they never asked me to help them move again. Plus, this has given us a shot at the show. I mean, that's really why I'm here. I came dressed and everything.
Yeah, about that. I was going to ask, what are you wearing?
Yeah, well, I was gonna go with Batman armor, but they didn't have that. I was gonna go with hockey pads, but Batman doesn't wear hockey pads. So I went with this. I'm all suited up. I'm ready for battle.
First off, you should have went for Spider-Man. Second of all, what battle are you talking about?
It's a crazy world out there, Marcus. There are bad things happening, and we got to fight back. We're supposed to put on the full armor of God and fight against evil. And well, I'm all suited up. So let's go out and fight people that we disagree with.
Okay.
For Jesus.
Okay. I don't think that's what the armor of God is about. As a matter of fact, I know that is definitely not what the armor of God is about.
Come on, man. $39.99 for this. It was worth it. I mean, come on. Peter and Eric aren't here. Let's just spend the PB&J show budget. We can do whatever we want.
The armor of God, first off, doesn't have a price, and you should have not paid anywhere near the amount of money you paid for this. I mean, what is going on?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since you're all suited up for the armor of God, let's watch this video, and hopefully this will help explain what the armor of God is really about.
Helmet kept pulling my hair.
Even though you can't see it, there's a spiritual battle taking place between God and the devil over the hearts of each person on earth. God is fighting for people to know who He is and how much He loves them. But the devil, his enemy, is evil and tries to trick us into believing lies about God. Lies like God doesn't really love us, or that we shouldn't trust or obey God. The Bible tells us that the devil was a beautiful and powerful angel who once served God. But because the devil was full of pride, he thought he was more powerful than God and tried to take over heaven. His attempt failed because no one is more powerful than God. So God threw him and his followers down from heaven. Since that time, the devil has made evil plans to trick God's people into listening to him instead of listening to God. You're probably wondering if we should be afraid of the devil. The answer is no. He may be sneaky, but we don't need to be afraid of him. When we decide to follow Jesus, God makes us a part of His army and gives us powerful armor to fight anything the devil tries to use against us. In Ephesians 6, each piece of armor is a symbol for how God protects us from the devil's evil plans. The first thing we put on is the belt of truth. It makes us able to spot the devil's lies. We also put on the armor of godliness, which helps us make right choices. When we put the good news boots on our feet, we have the courage to go and tell people about Jesus. This helps God's army grow, and the devil can't stand it. We get the shield of faith to help us trust God and block anything the devil tries to send our way. We wear the helmet of salvation to help us remember we are a part of God's family, and nothing can separate us from His love. When we carry the sword of the Spirit, which is the Bible, we have the power to stand strong by using God's words, which defeat the devil. He may want to take us down, but the truth is, he can't. God already won the battle over evil when He brought Jesus back to life. And one day, He will remove the devil and his bad angels forever. Until then, we can grow in our friendship with God each day as we spend time with Him and get ready for battle. We can put on God's armor.
You see there? See, that is what the armor of God is all about. God gave us His armor to fight against the devil.
Doesn't that kind of, take away the fun of sword fighting with people?
Let me explain. So the armor of God, it's not even about fighting other people. People are not the real enemy, no matter how mean they can be at times. And believe me, people can be really mean. Ooh. So there are plenty of people who don't agree with what God teaches, but as warriors who wear the armor of God, our fight is not even against them.
What do you mean?
Well, let's look at Ephesians 6:12.
Alrighty.
Right. Yeah, Ephesians.
That says Psalms.
Okay. Let's see. That is not Ephesians. Here we go. Ephesians.
I had a bookmark.
All right. Ephesians 6:12 says this: For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms.
Oh, so the Bible is saying our battle isn't with people who we disagree with. It's against the devil trying to lead people away from God.
Yes, now you're getting it. See, the armor of God is meant for us to defend ourselves against the devil's lies and influence.
Wait. Warriors are supposed to focus on protecting rather than attacking? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, it does if you think about it. Well, let me put it like this. What are some types of warriors?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is superheroes, but if you want something more real world, I guess soldiers.
Actually, both of those work. Think about it this way. Good superheroes and soldiers don't go out looking for a fight. When they go out, they always act in defense of either themselves or others. They're always prepared to protect.
And that's what God has called all of us to do with his armor, to use it to protect ourselves and those around us from the devil's lies.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Man.
That's it. And I think that would be a great big idea today.
Can I say the big idea?
Go ahead.
All right. Everyone say it with me. All right. God gave us the armor of God so we can be protected from the devil. Great job, everyone. That's a powerful truth.
Yes. I'm so grateful that we don't have to be afraid of the devil and his lies because we are more powerful. I mean, the devil tries to come at us and we're like, ah, you're not powerful. The devil tries to come up and like, wee, and I'm like, ah, you're not powerful. I love it.
Exactly,
Yes,
Marcus.
yes.
And that's for all of us, including you guys. From the beginning, the devil has wanted to take us away from our relationship with God. But God is so much more powerful than the devil.
Because we sin, we shouldn't even be able to have a relationship with God. But he loves us so much that he sent Jesus to die on the cross for us and to defeat the punishment of sin.
God's team is all about love, and it's all about his power. Not only did Jesus die for us because of his endless love for us, but God raised Jesus from the dead 3 days later with his power.
Yes. And not only that, but he sent his Spirit to help lead our lives. I love Jesus. When we decide to believe in and follow Jesus, we have that same power within us.
Wait, so you're saying when I'm with Jesus, I have more power than the devil, and that's why I don't have to be afraid anymore?
See, I knew you would get it. That's exactly right. When we're on Team Jesus, we have way more power over the devil. He'll try to lie to us, but don't be afraid to say no to the devil's lies. You better proclaim God's truth over you.
Come on. I love being a part of God's family.
Man, I do too. If one of you kids takes that step into being a part of God's family today or has questions about it, talk to your leader during worship or small group. Or you can even talk to your parents about it at any point.
It's the best decision you could ever make.
You are exactly right. You know what? I think we should take some time to worship God, to thank him for all that he's done for us.
Let's do it. We even got a new song coming up this Sunday. It'll be great. I'm not singing it. That's how you know it'll be good.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're singing it, I don't know if I want to hear that.
There's a reason I'm in this part of the video and not at the end.
Okay, good. Anyways, I still can't wait to hear it. So let's worship together, loud and proud. Worship team, you can come to the front and let's worship and praise our God together.
Come on.
This is no performance, Lord. I pray it's worship. Empty words I can't afford. I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing feelings. That's not why I'm singing. You're the reason for my song. Put every voice. And I only wanna sing if I sing with everything. If I sing for you, my King.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope God spoke to you through today's content and truth. Be sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date with what God is doing in and through WayKids right now. Also, you're always welcome to email me at landon.mcgregor@Waymaker.Church. I would love to know how I can be praying for you guys, answering any questions you have, and also celebrating what God's doing in your family. Have a great week.